Hey, Liberty Weekly patrons, Patrick here. I wanted to do a weekly update, I guess, for the coming week here. I'm really thrilled to welcome Chan Lin to the Patreon group here. Super stoked on that. Really appreciate. Oops, sorry there. Really appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me here by supporting the show financially. I have a few. I want to have some more interaction with you guys. I want to get some of your ideas about the show, if you have time, that is. But I was thinking about transitioning from Patreon to Maker support. I want to know how you guys feel about that. I I don't know exactly how I want to do that. Whether I wanted to have Maker support on the one hand and Patreon both running simultaneously, and people can choose which one they prefer. I'm not a big fan of Patreon. I wonder sometimes if that's holding back some people from supporting it because they don't like Patreon either. But I wanted to share my optimism. I've been having a lot of really good conversations in the last week, and I've been having just a lot of growth, I think, with the listenership. It's hard to figure that stuff out because Libsyn, the statistics are hard to read, but I've had some good downloading days. Still seeking more, and I've kind of hit this plateau of like 100 downloads or 200 and some change downloads per episode, and obviously I want to break out of that, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know. I'm trying different things on social media and whatnot with more video content or less. But I'm super stoked. Thijs van der Linde, we had that conversation. It's from his first podcast episode. He's also a Patreon supporter. But I'm just so stoked that he is creating his own content. And I need to hook up with you again, Chan Lin, and do an episode together once we get down to it. I've been pretty busy and making a lot of different connections and haven't really been checking your channel as much as I should be. But I want to encourage everyone to start doing this with me, and I think that's where the future is and where everything lies. I listened to episode, I guess will be kind of an introspective update too, but I was listening to episode 50, How to Be a Good Advocate for Liberty, that I did with Keith Knight, and I really just enjoyed that episode, man, and it just made me feel good doing this. So I hope that you guys will listen to that episode if you haven't. I think it's one of the best ones that I've done, that we've done together, Keith and I. But so I am encouraged that Thijs is starting his own show, and I get some energy from my own work and inspiration from both that and from consuming other podcast creators. But so I just spent the last week in my parents' house for spring break, and I got home, and I'm trying to continue these good vibes that I'm having. But I redid. I don't know. I know you haven't seen my workstation before, but I'm trying to do this here. I redid my workstation. My big computer used to be over here on the left-hand side, and I did this new setup. So this is what I'm looking at, what you don't see. And here is that's my wife texting me. Here's my Ron Paul poster with my Murray Rothbard little thing that I got. When I went home, funny story, when I went home, I saw that my mom is actually a member of the Mises Institute now. So I'm having a positive effect on her, and I saw she had a copy of the Austrian, their publication. So that gave me the warm and fuzzies. So I guess I'm just trying to share that optimism with you guys for this week. I know it can get hard to be an ANCAP in this day and age. Plans for the week. I just had this episode I recorded with Stephen Clyde. That's going to drop tomorrow on Sunday. And I'm getting this new software from Dan that will allow me to live stream previously recorded content. And I'm going to have that. I think that's how I'm going to broadcast to Facebook, because you get a lot of organic reach through Facebook groups. And there's something about a video streaming. If the video is playing as you're looking through the feed, then I think the chances that you will click on it are way higher. And I've noticed that when I've been perusing Facebook. So hopefully I can get that. I want to try a lot harder at trying to get new listeners and expand that reach, because unfortunately, you're always looking to improve, and it feels like you're stagnating if you don't. But so for the week ahead, I have that interview that I did with Steven that will be streaming. On Thursday, I want to get out some original content, but I have an oral argument on Tuesday for my practicum class and assignments due coming up, and I have another midterm coming. So I want to get the solo episode, another one about the Magna Carta or about the trial by jury out. And then it'll be Theis's episode whenever he decides to drop his podcast to launch. Looking forward to that. So really want to, the next episode after my interview, I want to do like interview, solo scripted episode, scholar episode, and then interview. So there's a sandwich and some variety, and, you know, obviously to bring the focus more so into the legal sphere. But so it's about going on 6 minutes now. I hope that you find some time to watch this Patreon update. I'm working harder on providing more content. I feel that with school and with everything, the Patreon support or the bonus content kind of goes on the back burner, and I don't want that to be the case because I know you guys are spending your hard-earned money to support what I'm doing here, and I really appreciate that, and it is a concern to me that you're getting your money's worth out of it. So hope you enjoyed this update. Hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes a little bit. See if I can get some good content here. Yeah, kitties. How's it going, buddy? So Timmy's my little buddy. I forgot to put him in the closet or in the bedroom for when I was recording, but he's my little guy. Got him when he was really tiny, and now he's fat. And then there's the other one that's around here somewhere, but I heard her, but I don't see her. So, well, anyways, it's been great, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the update. I want to do more of these in the future. It's a little more candid because when I put it on YouTube, it's like, people are going to see this. Have to be a little more professional, and think about what I say and worry about it and stuff. But all right, so I'm going to call it quits. I'll post this pretty soon, and hope you find time to watch it.